Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let me check whether it was recording or not. Yeah, it was recording. Uh, yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the day 4 of DSA bootcamp. I will be started with GFG border problem of the day. I have been explained everything regarding the matrix maximum connected components and have been explained, and I will be providing the all the solutions and intuitions in that video. Please watch it. I will be posting that link in the description box. I have been explained the DSU and everything has been explained. And today I will be going with an lead code solution. Let me go to the portal. This is the portal reversing substring between the each pair of parentheses. You you're given a string that is consists of lowercase English letters and brackets, and reverse the string in each pair of matching parentheses, and starting from the innermost one, which resultant should not contain any brackets. For example, sample test case. Here, this is the given string. We have to reverse the um, string which is inside the pair of matching brackets. So this is the innermost and this is the outermost. So we have to reverse this. A to B, we have to from inner to outer, we have to reverse it. That is nothing but D, C, B, A. That is what the expectation, and we should not provide brackets to the our final result. That's what the expectations. And this all will be explained. And coming to the constraint, the string length will be minimum 1 and up to 2000. We can solve any brute force approach, and it only consists lowercase English characters and then parentheses. It is guaranteed that all parentheses are balanced, which means there is no odd number of balance. These are the constraints. When it comes to interview, it's pretty straightforward, so which is an easy level only, not the medium category. I will be solving two different approaches. I will be going inside my notepad. Same thing has been copied here with taken from the lead code website, and I will be explaining the example two. And the example two, we have two innermost. So for that, we have to go inside the innermost mm, pair of brackets, and we have to tell this word, which is nothing but EVOL. And once we got that, we will be removing this innermost braces, and we will be tilting all the characters from innermost to outermost, and we will get the final result like this. So as it is explained also, this is the first word, innermost word. We have to reverse this first, and then we are reversing whole the string. And that's what the expectations from the interviewer side. And same thing follow up for the here the same. I will be explaining the two solutions. One will be the brute force approach, which is a straightforward way with the help of stack. Basically, right, when it comes to this parenthesis in and out, tracking of first occurrence and closing occurrence, the open gate and closing gate, that kind of approach, any kind of string problems, we can simply go ahead with the stack approach, which will be tagging, storing the index of the open brace and the closing brace, so that we can we can get the starting node and we can traverse that. That's what the intuition behind this. We will be initializing a stack and then taking the resultant string builder to append all the characters, and we are traversing towards the string input array, and whenever we encountered an open brace, we should push the current initial result, nothing but index, the result index. The length initial will be the 0, so we are simply storing the index value, nothing but in terms of the length we are storing here. The similar approach mechanism will work. And else, if we encountered any closing brace, we have to pop up the starting index. This is nothing but starting index, and we are reversing that particular starting to end, the current end. We should not go with the one base indexing for strings, so that we are doing minus operations to avoid one base indexing, zero based indexing to convert into that. And we are reversing that particular string, and we are appending each character to our resultant array. This is the reverse function which is taking the string builder, which is an object which will be stored in heap area. On top of it, it will store a string constant full to avoid duplicates and to preserve the confidential matters. So that's the reason constant pool will work, and that's another topic I will be discussing for the videos. And using this two approach, starting index and ending index, we are traversing one from here like this, and we are incrementing that starting this plus plus decrementing that, and we are just toggling back with the help of swapping the with the help of third variable. We are swapping the characters with the help of third variable. With that, we will get reversing a string, and at the end we will be storing each individual characters into our resultant, and we are printing that. It is pretty straightforward. One outer loop will be iterating towards the length of the string, and this inner right at in the worst case we will be traversing whole we will be reversing whole the array, so it will take n square time complexity. For example, as we discussed, right, the second example, the inner word we are reversing the first time, at the second time we are reversing the whole string, so nothing but n square time complexity for the first brute force approach. This will work, and I will be explaining you the third approach. This works and square solution. And coming to the optimal solution, this is the C++ code. Same thing. String builder is not needed in C++. Strings are mutable. In Java, strings are immutable. That's the reason we are taking string builder. It's an mutable, and it's not synchronized, which is not a thread set, which is faster in computing, so that we are using computer program. But string buffer, it's an synchronized, that's another topic. We can compare that. That's I will be posting another video. And this is the second approach. With the help of technique of, we can use one technique, the famous one. Can you name that technique? It was simple, right? It will be like wormhole technique. You can see that I will be keeping on heading the wormhole technique. You can search in the Wikipedia. This is the wormhole jumping, how it works. It internally, right? I will be explaining in a short, in a layman terms and precise concerns way. Simply, whenever we are traversing, initially we will traverse from starting, and we will have the we will be storing one array, a pair of array, which will store the indexes of the braces only. When we encountered any open or closed braces, we are storing that indexes. For example, we are taking one int array of pair. The name of the array is pair, and whenever we encountered open braces, and that will be stored under the stack. We will using stack to store the open brace index, and this will be stored under the stack. These two are stored under the stack only. These two indexes 0 and 2. Whenever we encountered closing brace, we will pop out the stack, the recent open brace, nothing but 2 and 7, and we will be swapping those value, and we will be storing in our pair index, so that the direction will be reversed, and that in single iteration we can store the we can walk through the solution, and we can append to our solution. That's what the in a single loop we are storing, like a wormhole teleport algorithm. This is kind of an approach. And simply, when we encounter the outermost closing index, we will be popping out from the stack, which was the closing index, the recent one, which is 0, and we will be reversing those indexes, as you can see, and storing into our pair. And in the second pass, we will be building our strong result, as I informed earlier. Like in the second iteration, right? We will be starting with 0. Whenever we encounter that, the direction initial will be the positive, and whenever we encounter any open or closed brace or any brace, we will toggle the direction to -1. Negative direction we will be following. So it will check here from where I need to start, so that it this current pair will set to the current index. Initially, the current index is pointing to 0. Whenever we encounter the open brace, we will be taking the pair index of the particular value, and the current index will be pointing to this. On the next iteration, direction will change to -1. So 9 minus 1, which is nothing but 8, that is the second direction. You can see the wormhole is founded, and whenever open brace or closing brace happen, wormhole is founded in the if condition, and we are talking back. So you can see 9 what I said earlier, and direction is changed. On the second direction, 9 minus 1 equal to 8, that is pointing towards here, the pointer. And yeah, this will be stored in our string builder that will be appended, and the direction doesn't change until unless we come across any open or close and braces. So minus will be continue. 8 minus 1 is second. The another iteration, it will be pointing to 7 itself. As you can see, another wormhole founded. The direction got changed. Minus of minus, we will get +1, and we will be continuing from the here itself. We will be starting. We will the current index pointing to 2, and 2 plus 1 on the third iteration. This will be pointing towards I L. Okay, and this L, as I said, this will be stored and appended to our result. As you can see, it was building our final result in a single iteration, and the current index doesn't change until unless same, right? So all the positive direction will go up to here. You can see the second pointer, simply appending, same, appending, and same appending. When we encountered the 7, right, you can see the we encountered 7 twice in our the current loop. So here comes the 2. The change of direction will change. 2 minus minus 1, which means that it will point it towards this one. uh, 2 minus 1 minus 1, right? 2 is positive 1, and minus 1, if we add up that, we will get 1. 2 minus 1, 1. So here it will be pointing towards, and you can see this will be appended at the end. You will get the final result, and now the direction is -1 only. -1 equal to 0. So we are uh, over the loop, and we got the final result. And you can see that we are getting the final result, and the current index becomes 10 out of 1, and we are stopping that. And coming to the code perspective, simple, taking the length, this is storing the open and closing parentheses, storing the parentheses indices, and this pair it's storing the wormhole founded, and to change the directions. And on the first pass, pair up all the parentheses. As you can see, we are storing all the indices of the opening, and closing we are tilting back and storing to our pair index. On the second pass, we are building the result in the string builder, and current direction point to 0 and initial positive note, and we are going up to the index, maximum index, and changing the direction, incrementing the current index with the help of directions, how we want to go. This is the main crucial point here. In a single pass, how we are changing the toggling the directions, and checking the whether wormhole is there with the help of any one of the braces, and taking the current index, toggling the direction, and appending the result. If there is no braces, we can simply add the current index with the help of the direction. It will be every time it will be incremented, and final result will be displayed here. The time complexity of order of n, and the space we are using, the stack additional order of n. That's all from my end. Yeah, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe.